What's up, everybody? Leone back here today with another review video for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the JoyeTech Cubis tank. And yeah, this review is a little far overdue. There's a lot of reviews for it already, but nonetheless, I'll give you my 2 cents. Let's get right into it. What is it? It's a mouth-to-lung and lung inhalant tank, depending on how you choose to use it. It's got top adjustable airflow, which is unique for this design, and it's got a nice fill design because it's just a big cup and you just dump your liquid right into it. You'll see all that in the close-ups. Basically, it's coming with 3 coils right now, at least the one I got with. I know they're changing things up like always, so I'm going to make my review as inaccurate as possible. I got this for 16 bucks, I believe, from vapenw.com. I'll put a link in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. Quick specs for you here, pulling right off the JoyeTech website. It is a 22 millimeter tank. It is 60 millimeters in height. It's a 3.5 ml capacity, and it comes in black, silver, red, cyan, gray, white, and gold. And they have a lot of heads for this guy. They have a stainless steel 316.5, stainless steel 316, 1 ohm, Clapton coil 1.5 ohm. And that's what they list on the website as of now. Innovative cup design fill. You'll see that again in the close-up. And I believe it's made of stainless steel. It doesn't tell me what kind, but it's a stainless steel. So, yeah, those are quick specs on it. This is not the drip tip that comes with it, by the way. I'm using my K-Fun drip tip just because it comes with this one, which is a little too wide bore for mouth-to-lung inhalant. But I will say this before we go up close. They have released a new version of this kit, I believe. And the new version does come with a cup that threads into the top here instead of the atomizer head and the top cap. So if you want to just fill it with liquid and take it and put it in your pocket, and use it later or something like that, for storage, I guess. So the new kit is coming with that acrylic cap that threads on. And the new version is also coming with a smaller diameter drip tip for mouth-to-lung inhalant, which makes sense. It should have been included off the bat. So those are also being included. But let's get down to the table, take a quick look at it, and we'll come right back up, and I'll tell you my thoughts on it. Alright, so here we are up close with the Cubis tank from JoyeTech. The packaging it comes in says Cubis, got some info on the back and all the contents that it includes. JoyeTech on that side, and pop that open. You'll get an authenticity card here, and a warranty card, I should say. Some instructions, a quick fill guide on just resistances and, yeah, what kind of power you should put through these. Then you have your atomizer right there. We'll set that aside. We'll look at that in a minute. Then you also get an extra drip tip here. This is like a Pyrex. Feels like a plastic clear acrylic drip tip. Inside this box, you will get the assortment of coils that comes with this. I have been using these, so they are open. Take a look at this one here. This one here is the stainless steel 316, 1 ohm, 10 to 25 watts. See that? They are vertical coils. Then you also got this one here, which is the stainless steel 316, 0.5 ohm, 15 to 30 watts. And this one's the different one of all the other ones. It's got the mesh on top and the coils down there. You can see the difference here. Some reason the other ones have this design. They're designed differently. We'll get into that later. And then you also get this one here, which is going to be your 1.5 Clapton coil, 8 to 20 watts. And this one has that same O-ring here and the coils down in there. This is done to direct airflow. For some reason, it's not done on the 0.5. I wonder why they did that. So the air is actually going to come and just hit the top of the coil and then go right back up your mouth. With these, the air is going to actually go down in this hole and then back up. Well, it's going to go down into the outside and then right back up to your mouth. So yeah, those are 3 coils that are included. Now, as far as the tank itself, here we go. This is the star of the show. It says Cubis right there. It is glass here, glass tank. does say JoyeTech on the bottom and has a removable 510 drip tip, which you could use this one, or you could replace it with the other one that comes with it. Dual O-rings here. And then to take it apart, let's do that first. Just unscrew the top here. And you'll have this cup, basically. Just a tank with nothing in it. And this is how you fill your liquid. You pull the top off and you just all the way down, and you'll have a fill line right there. You see the max fill line, and that's where you're going to actually put your juice to. And yeah, that's it, really. Now, this one that I'm reviewing is actually an older unit. The new ones come with a cap that you can put on here. So if you just want to store liquid in them, and you have a couple of them, you could do that. It comes with a thread cap that threads on. And yeah, you can just put your liquid in here if you're trying to use it for storage, I guess. So I guess I don't have that version, but just so you know, I believe the newer versions have that, so ask around if you're looking for that. And then this is the top section here. Now, this piece here comes off. You just unscrew this if you want to break it down all the way. It's like your chimney section. And then the airflow ring comes off, and you're left with this. And you can see this is where the airflow is coming in through. You got a big slit going across from on one side, and the same thing on the other side. So it goes all the way across there. And then you basically put your airflow ring on, and it's got these little notches right there. And you find where it matches up. There you go. And you just turn it. It's got a nice gliding motion, and that's how you adjust your airflow right there. That's simple. And then you have this piece here, which is your chimney. And actually, I think, yeah, this piece comes off too. I'm not too sure why this piece also comes off. Maybe there's a design reason for this in the future, where they're going to do something different. But yeah, that screws on there. Like so. Now to put it all back together, you just take this section, screw it in. And you don't really need to take it this far apart, but I'm just showing you that it can be pulled apart completely if you need to. And you can pop your drip tip back on, and then you slap a coil on. We're going to go with the 1 ohm coil, and that just screws right onto the shaft right here, just like so. Boom. And basically you just screw that right into the tank. That is it. But really quick, let me show you the juice flow on these coils. It's actually right here at the bottom. You can see those two cutouts there. That's where the juice is going to get fed in through your coil. Now, one of the issues I'm having is, you know, I do get dry hits every so often, or not fully saturated hits, I should say, if I'm using it in temp mode. But because these holes are too small, they should add an extra 2 holes, one here and one here. And maybe they already are doing this. I don't know, because I'm late to the review on this one. But they are rather small. This one here is the 0.5. You can see they're a little bit bigger on the 0.5. But in my opinion, there still needs to be more flow to the coil and the cotton. So let's go up top and let's talk about this a little bit more. So, still using the 1 ohm coil right now, it's stainless steel 1 ohm. I'm using it in temp mode at 400 degrees. I'm actually going to bump that up to 420. And I got it running at 30 watts. So, it's not a bad vape at all at this temperature. It's a very good mouth to lung inhale. If you're somebody like me that primarily vapes mouth to lung, I'm going to tell you off the bat, this is probably the best one out in the market that's come out in a long time, and I would recommend it for mouth to lunging. You know, you're not getting tons of vapor, obviously. It's mouth to lung. That airflow is just slightly open. I could open it up a little bit more. And the coil itself is having trouble wicking, because I can feel my vape diminishing here as I'm going. So it is working well in temp mode. Just these coils can't seem to keep up very well. I mean, it's not a horrible vape, but I can feel it getting weaker and weaker and weaker as I go. Bring the power down a bit. Yeah, it's really anemic right now as far as wicking's going. I'm going to take the 1 ohm out and put the 0.5 ohm in there and vape that lung inhaling. Show you the performance on that one. Alright, so I just went to grab my K-Fun. with the same juice. Temperature control also titanium. Definitely a different vape from the Cubis with the mouth-to-lung coil in there. I don't know, this gives me a more satisfying vape than I'm getting off of the Cubis. Just my 2 cents on it. It is a good mouth-to-lung tank, but still needs improvements as far as wicking and just overall satisfaction. So now I filled it up with some Milkman from One Hit Wonder. I put the 0.5 stainless steel coil. It's reading 0.49, 30 watts, 400, and let's make it 470, and the airflow wide open. Bump it up to 500 degrees. Much better. Much better. I could feel it going up and down, because it's not wicking well either, even on the 0.5 ohm. Thank God it's temp control, otherwise I'd probably be getting dry hits. The flavor's pretty nice on it, though, I will say that. And the airflow, it's going to be tight for those that are used to, like, here you go, like the Indestructible that's really wide open. It's not open like that at all. It's a restrictive lung hit, which, again, I personally like. But I could see them putting a little bit more air in there. It's a little bit tight even for me in the mouth-to-lung configuration. My biggest issue with this tank is the wicking. The coils just don't seem to get enough juice to them. Maybe JoyeTech is already redesigning them and they know about this. So hopefully they will resolve it, because I think overall it's a fantastic tank. The coil heads just need a little bit of improvement to make it a really good tank, because the airflow is just right for mouth to lung. The airflow is a little tight for lung, straight lung inhaling, and the flavor is pretty good. Again, just the coils need a little bit of improvement. You know, some things I like about it, I love this top airflow. It's nice and glidey. It's not loose. It's got a nice restriction. Very easy to adjust your coil, your airflow. No leaking whatsoever on this guy whatsoever. I do like the look of this tank. I like the ease of filling on this tank. There's a lot I like about this tank. Just the coils need to be improved, and that's my one negative. So if you are looking to get one of these, see if there's a new improvement or a new revision out, because I already know they have upgraded what comes with the kit, and if they're coming out with new, better coils with more juice flow slots on them. And if they do, then I would definitely recommend it. But as it is now, it's still subpar, and the coils need some work. So that is it for the JoyeTech Cubis tank here. They also have a Clapton coil. I have not used the Clapton coil. The Clapton coil, though, I will tell you, it's a mouth-to-lung inhale. It's a very tight draw on that one also. So, yeah, that's that. And for 17 bucks, I mean, it really is an affordable tank. So if those coils could get a little bit of tweaking, it'd be so good, and a great tank that I'd recommend to a lot of different people. So, yeah, that is it for this review. I have the JoyeTech Cubis, Cuboid mod here, 150 watt, which I am doing the review next. So next week that review will also be up. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll put a subscription link down here in the corner as always. Till next time, live well and vape on.